All right, so this is part 2. I told you about what happened February 8th with the Massey's truck. So where we're going to go now is JohnnyWillLofton. I would have never guessed you, bag of bones, put this together, that you did this to me. So this girl right here is talking about, I believe, the day that you and I were supposed to meet at the Bank of America. Remember when your card got stolen or hacked or whatever? You told me that Sug didn't want you to stay at their house anymore. Remember that? This was April.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me make sure. In the month of April, you said Sug said you couldn't stay at their house anymore. You told me that Sug's grandson took you to the hotel. Remember, I was looking for you a hotel? You got to the hotel at 30th and Bush, and it was $181 a day. And you said, "Now I helped you. I let you stay at my house. Now you gotta help me. You gotta let me stay at your house." Remember that? And I felt guilty. God said, do not let that man come stay at your house. And I disobeyed God again. That's one of the reasons I think he is giving me a calm about this. So I told you could come and stay in my car. You were not going to be able to stay in the house, right? You were mad that I wasn't going to let you stay in the house, and you were sitting there on my porch cursing and all of that. Even though there was a screen on the porch, a nice comfortable chair on the porch, you could stay in my car all night long. You walking around and shit, activating the neighbor's ring. Now, April 3rd, right? You found out that somebody took money out of your account, right? I told you don't even bring your card to my house. And I told you that because I knew that my nephew, I got to say the truth, was into fraud. And I'm like, oh God, if he come here, you going to be out here. You drink, you get drunk, your fucking wallet hanging out your pocket. Anything could happen. I told you to get a safety deposit box at the bank and put that card in the safety deposit box because your drunk ass don't need to be walking around with no card, right? Now, whatever happened was $1,200 taken out of your account. I said, now, no, $3,000, right? They bought 2 phones. They tried to get a hotel stay and something else. So you called the card. They sent, you said to your sister Rosetta's house, right? The paperwork so that you could get your money back, right? I laughed at you and I said, now instead of you paying me the money back that you owed me from me helping you with your case at River Pines, you let somebody steal $3,000 from off your card. So did you go to the bank and lie on me and tell them people I did that to you? That's the first thing. Now, my daughter told me that you died. Now, y'all around here faking your death and everything. I don't know who's dead, who's alive. I don't know who's dead. I don't know who's alive. So I went by your sister's house to ask for an obituary, and they can make obituaries and you can still be alive. So when you were filling out the paperwork, you went Saturday or Sunday to go to the police station. They said you got to come with me. I'm like, well, why would I need to come? I didn't take nothing off your card. I didn't take your card. So now I'm thinking you probably lied and told them people that I did this to you. So you're mad at me, so you're going to hem me up, right? Those young boys came over there when you were sleeping on the side of the house, on the couch. Alex and 2 little jits, maybe 3, were out there. And I kept trying to get you to put that card up, to put your wallet up, right? So, but I never applied for this bank account, so I don't know. Did you, when we met at the bank, the reason I think you did it is because you and I were in the bank manager's office, right? And I said to you, Lawrence Alexander Cambridge told me if you put the money in the savings account, people can't steal it. Put it in the savings. And you told the bank manager you wanted to put your money in the checking account. Bitch, was that money mine that you were moving, Johnny Will Lofton? Was that money mine? And you and I were in the office arguing because we were trying to get you another card from Social Security. Was that my money? I don't know, Johnny. I don't think you're dead. And I want you to know, if you did this to me, you gonna reap what you sow. You already know that. The other thing that was strange, the lady that pulled me over, so that had to be, yeah, that was after. The lady that pulled me over and took my driver's license was parked next to Bank of America when I left. Remember, I was arguing with you and I said, forget it. He ain't gonna listen to me. I'm out of here. And I left the bank. That lady was outside. Kelly Thomas, who pulled me over February 9th, 2022, was in an SUV Tampa Police Department car with another man. And I thought, now why is she over here? Why would this lady be sitting over here? That's the same lady that pulled me over on Palm and Nebraska, right across from that Palm Grill sandwich shop. So all y'all came together to do this to me? I don't know. So I gotta backtrack and go find out what's going on. So FBI, Police Department, Tampa Police Department, FBI, CIA, U.S. Marshals. I didn't take no money from Johnny Lofton's account. That February 3rd event that happened in the year of 2022. I really hope that I'm wrong and he didn't lie against me. I didn't do that. He said Sug told him she didn't want him to stay at his house anymore. He came to my house to stay. I wouldn't let him come in the house. He came in the house one time. That was through the back window that used to be my mama and daddy's room. It has a bathroom in there. And I let him crawl through the window so he could go in the back bathroom and take a bath. And then he crawled his ass back out that back window. And that's the only one time he's ever been there with my consent. So there was one other incident with hold on my birthday, November 24th, he invited me to go to the casino. He took out $600, $300. He gave me $300, made me spend $100 because I do not spend $100 at no damn casino. I mean, I might spend 10 if it's my birthday. But normally, I'm not spending over $2. If you can't guarantee me money back, I'm not spending over $2. I got children. I had a water bill. I had a light bill. I had insurance to pay. I had to buy food. I had to entertainment for the children, wash clothes, buy toiletries. I wouldn't spend no $100 on no doggone casino. We went to the casino up on Orient Road in Hillsboro. After that, we went to Kentucky Fried Chicken. This man, Johnny Will Lofton, was yelling and screaming in there. And one of the young guys wanted to fight him. And I didn't want the pot pie because it was dried up, shriveled up. And I took one scoop out of it. And she's like, we ain't giving you your money back. I said, forget it. I'm out of here. Johnny Will Lofton said, well, wait for the police. Wait for the police. I said, you wait for the police. Now, usually Johnny Will Lofton would be like, oh, Lee, forget that. It's just $6. Forget that. But this night, my birthday, November 24th, 2020. This had to be 2022. I was still working at Rogers Park Golf Course. So that was 2021. 2021, 2022. And they wouldn't even know that it's happening. You cannot arrest somebody that is a victim of identity. So was that 2021? Don't even know. After Lawrence died, I started working at the Rogers Park Golf Course. So I was working there for about 6 months. I told him I needed to take him back to Brandon. He was staying with Sheila's daughter. Sheila is his baby mama. He only has one child, allegedly, which is Eric Lofton. And Sheila is Eric's mom. Eric has another sister from Sheila with another man. And he was staying with her out in Brandon. He said no. I didn't feel comfortable leaving him at the house. So that next day I didn't go to work either. And then after that I lost my job at the golf course. So I don't know if that was 2021 or 22. I really think it was 2021 because I think it was 2021, but November 24th of 2021 or 2022, Johnny Lofton was with me after we left the Orient Road casino. So that's pretty much. So after he kept talking nasty and he wouldn't self-correct, I said, God, please help me find a place to take this man. He had to shit, he said, and he wanted to go to the bathroom. I said, you don't have to go squat under a tree or something. So I guess that was like the last straw for him. He still kept cursing and acting a fool. I called around to find him a place to go. Good Friday. I think it was April 12th. April 12th. Good Friday of 2022, the Good Samaritan said they had a room, and I took him and dropped him off at the Good Samaritan. So that was 2022 because I got evicted the next month. I dropped him off Good Friday in April, and in June 2nd, 2022, A Plus Properties was evicting me. Eric Allen is the owner, and Evelyn Rosado is the property manager. So he seemed like he was really happy about that. He paid like $300, maybe $500 for us to stay at the Graham's Hostel. I asked him for $30 so I could go to Lakeland and meet the people at Tibbetts Lumber so that I could take the assignment building trestles from 6 a.m. to I think 6 p.m. And then I could continue to pay for living at the Graham's Hostel until my children and I could figure out what to do. It was a set, Angola, Abby, me, a little small cat, and a little small dog. He would not give me $30, so I could tell that he was trying to keep me locked in. He didn't want to see me do better. He didn't want to see me get my life together. He kept saying, stop, I'm recording this. Now just give me a few minutes. I'm almost done. He wanted to move in together. And at this point, I didn't want to move in with him because he was calling me names. And it's like, I'm not living with you with my girls. I asked you to apologize to Magnolia, Mary's daughter, who you lived with for 16 years, and you wouldn't. So I don't trust you to be inside the house with my girls. And I think that's what he was mad about. So that's part 2. Part 3 will be Lawrence Alexander Cambridge. He called Mr. Alessi and said, I want to talk to you about some business. And Mr. Alessi came and brought him a check. We went to 3 different Bank of Americas, and all of them were closed. That was really weird. This was after me picking him up from the hospital. So that is probably fraud too. Lawrence, did you do this to me? Did you fake your death?
I'm telling you, they thought they was going to
The China ministry is actually something fraudulent. I financed the China ministry. Y'all cashed my check behind my back. You worked with my brother to cash my check? Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but part 3 is going to be Lawrence Alexander Cambridge. And I don't really want to be exposing his business partner because I don't know if that's what happened or if it's coincidence or what. Yeah, so
1717. This could have even been this man somehow stealing from the woman he was in a relationship with so that she could come after you. 1727. I'm telling you. Because this woman already knew that if she reported that she didn't make this transaction,
and I went to the bank with Donnie too, for him to get me $40 for the flea market. So that'll be part 4. Donnie Dwayne Flowers.
This is a woman that got big hate on you. She mad, she jealous. So now she done gave this man her account.
This concludes the account with Johnny Will Lofton.